Welcome back, all you awe-inspiring CEOs and entrepreneurs. Welcome back to your Sledgehammer's Edge Powerpack series. The Lord Buddha had once said, "To conquer oneself is a far greater task than conquering others." How very true. And the reason why it is so difficult for us to conquer our own selves is because we very rarely connect with the amazing powers that the universe has instilled within us, embedded deep into our souls, embedded deep into our inner being. And because we are very rarely connected with our inner being, we very seldom or sometimes never use these powers to empower ourselves and to create a better world for all of us to live in. Like in the last session I told you, or I had mentioned, that the only way to get to your inner being is through the path of meditation. Once you connect with those beautiful powers that exist inside you, you will live an amazingly empowered life. What are those powers? Oh, there are so many of them. The power of silence, the power of anger, the power of love, the power of resilience, the power of strategic thinking, you name it. Every one of these beautiful powers exist inside us. Let's talk about a couple of them. Let's talk about the power of anger. This is one of the most amazing powers that we have. Anger is never directed outwards. It's not about violence. It's not about getting abusive. It's not about killing each other. Anger is always directed inwards. When you task yourself and when you make those mistakes, which are very normal, when you make those mistakes, you use your anger as a self-correcting tool. You increase your benchmarks one over the other, improving yourself every time you compete with yourself with the help of the power of anger. Let's talk about the power of silence. Silence is a very beautiful thing. Do you know, those people who have a tendency to talk too much know very little, because all that they're doing is repeating what they already know 1,000,000 times. But people who are silent, who sit and deeply listen, the entire knowledge of the universe seeps through them. The power of silence. So there are so many beautiful powers that exist inside you. You must, and I insist, you must explore them if you want to be a highly empowered gladiator. And the only route, like I said, to reach your powers is to go deep within, into your inner being. Meditate. You have an enormous life to live. Both of us, in fact, have so much more to do. It can only be done when you start exploring yourself within. By the way, I hope you found all these sessions very helpful. If you haven't, please leave a comment below so that I can then address those issues in my next session. Now, we have come to the end of our metaphorical journey, which I promised from the very first video itself. We will now proceed from our next session onwards into a little bit more tactical sessions. where we will discover your gladiatorial path. And I'm sure you're going to find that journey absolutely involving. So till then, have a great life. Ciao for now.